కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయాలి అవసరం లేదు. కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయాలి
ఏంటిది?
కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయాలి.
ఏం ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేయాలి?
అవసరం లేదు.
అర్థం కాదు.
నేను జాయిన్ అవుతున్నా ఇన్ఫార్మ్
అవసరం లేదు. జాయిన్ అయ్యారు.
వచ్చినప్పుడు
వస్తున్నారు.
నేను డిగ్రీ చేయట్లేదు అని చెప్పు. నువ్వు డిగ్రీ చేస్తూ నేను జాబ్ చేస్తానంటే నీకు అంతే తర్వాత లీవ్ తీసుకొచ్చి 6 years నీకు 6 years చదువుకున్నావు అన్నట్టు చెప్పు. నువ్వు అది చేస్తూ వర్క్ చేస్తానంటే నీకు అప్లై చేస్తాను.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Shall we start? Or shall we wait one more minute? How many students joined? 4 students.
ఏంటంట? పంపించా శివానికి పంపించా.
ఎవరెవరికి షేర్ చేయాలి, అకౌంట్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలో నేమ్స్ పంపండి ఒకసారి.
నేను చెప్తా చూసుకో. హర్షిత ఉందా?
నేమ్స్ పంపించలో
మళ్ళీ పంపనా?
నేమ్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తా, అన్ని డీటెయిల్స్ నేను చూసుకుంటాను. ఎవరెవరు క్రియేట్ చేయాలి.
ఈ సుష్మిత సుషు 37 ఉంది చూసావా? మెయిల్ స్కైప్ ఓపెన్ చేయి. తను ఆల్రెడీ రాసింది అప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్ ప్రీవియస్గా, మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ అయినట్టుంది నీకు ఎక్సెల్ షీట్లో. అదే చెప్తాను.
అందుకే నేమ్స్ షేర్ చేస్తే క్లియర్గా షేర్ చేయాలి.
సరే మళ్ళీ నేను షేర్ చేయాలా నీకు?
నేమ్స్ షేర్ చేయాలి.
ఎందుకు మొత్తం నువ్వు షేర్ చేసింది చేస్తావు కదా. ఎవరెవరికి పెట్టాలో షేర్ చేస్తున్నా.
So good morning my dear students. Last class we have discussed about network security. So today I am going to explain cryptography. Okay, so just I will remind what are the concepts we have discussed so far. Introduction to cyber security, Python programming, computer networks, and cloud computing, information security, and followed by the network security, and the 7th module is cryptography. So today I am going to explain cryptography and followed by the practicals. By using Python programming I am going to explain. So cryptography. So 7th module is cryptography. Cryptography is a mathematical conversion from one form to another form. That is called cryptography. Cryptography is a mechanism in order to convert data into encryption to decryption. That is called cryptography. What are the basics of cryptography and what is the famous algorithms like data encryption standard algorithm, advanced encryption standard algorithm, Rivest, Shamir, Adleman, RSA algorithm, and the hash function, followed by the graphics, cryptographic tools, and followed by the application of cryptography, advantages and disadvantages of cryptography, and followed by the challenges and applications. So today I am going to explain the basics of cryptography. Cryptography is the art and the science of achieving security by encoding messages to make them non-readable. That means once we converted one form to another form, so you cannot understand that converted format, that is non-readable. So why do we want to study cryptography? In order to increase the security for your data or application or any kind of database. So that's why cryptography is the art and science of achieving security by encoding. By encoding means we are converting one form to another form. This is to make them non-readable. See one example I am giving here. This is presentation on cryptography, that is called a readable message. cryptographic system means the process is systematic and well structured. And I have taken input image is this is presentation on cryptography. I have applied a cryptographic system or a cryptography concept for this input. This is presentation on cryptography, and finally it converted into R hash by some non-readable form. Can you read this number? Can you read this text? Combination of number, characters, special characters, etc. That is called unreadable message. This is called cryptography. Now tell me your own definition. Cryptography is a process of conversion readable format to unreadable format. Is called cryptography. How to convert that based on various technologies, various formats, various algorithms. We are converting readable format to unreadable format. See here, what are the cryptography terminology? See, hello, I am taking as input and I am doing encryption. Encryption means converting a readable format to unreadable format. So by using encryption key, so that is called a ciphertext. Ciphertext means you are applying to convert. See, ciphertext means unreadable format is called a ciphertext. So with help of decryption key only you are decrypting. Hello. So very interesting topic, cryptography. So encryption, input readable format text we are converting. That process is called encryption by using encryption key. Ciphertext is a unreadable format. Okay, so that is called a decryption. With help of decryption key we are decrypting the text. So now see the terminology or jargon of cryptography. Cryptography is a science of transforming information so it is secure while being transmitted or stored. So cryptography is a mathematical conversion, so which is converting readable format to unreadable format is called cryptography. Steganography is nothing but it attempts to hide the existence of data. So in the image I am writing one character called 143. Assume that 143, one number I kept in the image. Attempts to hide existence of data. That is called steganography. Steganography is a mathematical conversion embedding image with text. Combining text with the image is called steganography. So encryption is nothing but changing the original text to a secret message using cryptography. That is called encryption. Encryption is a terminology of cryptography, changing the original text to a secret message using cryptography. Now decryption. Now tell me decryption. Changing the unreadable text to a secret message using cryptography. Changing the original text to a secret message, unreadable format. That is called converted image. Changing the converted, encrypted text to a readable format is called decryption. Encryption is nothing but changing the original text to a secret message. Converting converting one format to another format by using encryption key. Decryption is nothing but converting unreadable format to readable format by using decryption key. Now see, in cryptography, sender and receiver, please observe the image, sender and receiver, we are taking plain text called ABC. Now I am doing encryption, converted into 1, 2, 3. That is called a ciphertext. Then see the receiver, what he has done. Ciphertext means unreadable format text. Decryption means with help of decryption key, he converting into plain text. This is called a process of a cryptography. So the process involves various algorithms like DES, AES, RSA and cryptography algorithms. Okay. So that is called cryptography. Cryptography at its most fundamental level requires 2 steps. One is encryption and second one is decryption. What is the meaning of encryption? Encryption is a process of uses a cipher. Cipher means unreadable format. In order to encrypt the plain text and turn it into ciphertext. Encryption is a process of converting readable format to unreadable format. Readable format you can call it as a plain text. Unreadable format you can call it as a ciphertext. What is the output of encryption? That is called ciphertext. What is the output of decryption? That is called plain text. What is the input of encryption? Plain text. What is the input of decryption? Ciphertext. Ciphertext is unreadable format. Okay. So decryption is the process of applies that
శివానికి పెట్టాను, నాయన వరకు పెట్టాను. ఈ కావేరి నుంచి టెస్ట్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు కావేరికి, హర్షితకి, సుష్మితకి పంపించాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఉచిత నుంచి
ciphertext you cannot read. It is unreadable format. So back into we are converting into plain text by applying decryption key. So now you got the terminology called cryptography, encryption, decryption, plain text and ciphertext, sender, receiver, etc. Any doubt? My dear friends, my dear students, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. So cryptography is the process of converting plain text into ciphertext by applying encryption key. That is called cryptography. Then from ciphertext to converting into plain text by applying decryption key. That is called decryption. So plain text means readable format, non-encrypted data. Ciphertext means non-readable format, encrypted data. Plain text means readable format, non-encrypted data. That is called cryptography. Now you can give your own definition. Cryptography is a technique. Cryptography is a mathematical mechanism converting plain text into ciphertext by using encrypted key. Then again ciphertext is converted into plain text by applying decryption key. That is called cryptography. Plain text is also called as readable format text. Ciphertext is nothing but unreadable format text. Now see the encryption, decryption, one more example. I am taking as a key and converting into
నేను గ్రూప్లో యాడ్ చేసి వాళ్ళకి అప్డేట్ ఇస్తారు కావాలంటే.
plain text to ciphertext by using key, encrypted key. That is called cipher. Ciphertext into plain text. That is called decryption. These are the components of cryptography. What is a key? Key is an element for converting one format to another format. So what are the components of cryptography? Sir, there are various components like encryption, decryption, key, plain text, ciphertext, cipher. So that is called components of cyber security. Okay. And what about so there are 5 pillars of cryptography. You must remember like confidential. Sir, why do we want to study about cryptography? So there are 5 important concepts you need to study in cryptology. The first one is confidentiality. That means keep communication private. Whatever the data you are using and converting your information. Okay. So there are 5 pillars of cryptography. Like confidentiality, keep communication private. Whenever you are using sensible data or sensitive data or information, you need to maintain confidentiality. Then integrity. Integrity means detect unauthorized alteration to communication. So integrity means we are making combined. Okay. So anything you cannot modify that data until unless you are unauthorized. Until unless you are an authorized person, you cannot alter the data, modify the data. So that means detect unauthorized alteration to communication. If somebody is doing something in that bank ATM card, that means he is changing the sensitive data. That's why only authorized persons can insert the amount in the ATM. Otherwise, system cannot allow you until unless you show the identity of a person. That is called integrity. Authentication. Authentication confirms the identity of the sender. That means, so it confirms whether you are a valid person or not. Identity of the sender. Authorization means establish the level of access for trusted parties. Establish the level of access for trusted parties. So it will access and it will explain who you are, whether you are a valid person or not, and whether you can enter into this VIP building or not. Because until unless you show your RFID card, radio frequency identification, RFID card or swipe or any swipe mechanism, face recognition, fingerprint recognition, etc. Non-repudiation means prove that communication was received. Prove that communication was received. That is called non-repudiation. I think Some of the students explained already about these 5 characteristics, very important. Those are confidentiality, integrity, authentication, authorization, non-repudiation. These are the 5 pillars of cryptography. Then see the encryption and decryption process. I am taking one example. Please listen carefully. John uses Mary's public key to encrypt the email and sends it to Mary. That is the task. Now John using computer and writing a message to the Mary. He is using Mary's public key, means email ID, with the secret information, whatever he is writing. Encryption means he is writing a mail which is not readable. He is converting, and through internet he is sent to Mary. So what Mary has done, Mary is having a private key to unlock that message by using decryption key. And finally she got plain text image. So this is upon receiving the email, Mary decrypts the email with her own private key. This is called a decryption. So this is one of the example of encryption versus decryption. Then what are the cryptography techniques? There are 2 types of cryptography techniques: symmetric algorithms, asymmetric algorithms. In symmetric algorithms, I am going to explain DES and AES, and asymmetric algorithms I am going to explain RSA. Remaining algorithms are not that much important. So DES, Data Encryption Standard, Advanced Encryption Standard, and Rivest, Shamir, Adleman, RSA. So symmetric key algorithms are algorithms for cryptography that use the same cryptographic keys for both encryption of plain text and the decryption of the ciphertext. That means, sir, I am using for plain text, like plain text, the key is 2, and for encryption I am using 2, and for decryption I am using 2. That is the symmetric key algorithms. For both encryption and of plain text and the decryption of the ciphertext. Encryption uses plain text, decryption uses ciphertext. The keys may be identical, or there may be a simple transformation to go between the 2 keys. So the 2 keys are identical, similar. That is called a symmetric key algorithm. Then symmetric encryption. This is the symmetric encryption diagram. Please see plain text. The plain text means you can readable. You can read what it is. Then by applying encryption process, you are using secret key. Then you converted plain text into ciphertext, which is unreadable format. A4 $H star. That is unreadable format. I am not understanding. With the help of same key, I am converted into ciphertext. That is called decryption by using secret key. Finally, I am getting plain text. Next, asymmetric key algorithms work in a similar manner to symmetric key algorithms, where plain text is combined with a key input to an algorithm and outputs ciphertext. The major difference is the keys used for the encryption and decryption portions are different. Thus, the symmetry of the algorithm. This is example for asymmetric encryption. See here, plain text, sender is sending plain text, readable format, and encryption by using public key, ciphertext, which is unreadable format by using asymmetric key pair. Using private key, decryption, plain text, receiver. Next, second concept in cryptography, DES algorithm. So DES stands for Data Encryption Standard. It is a famous algorithm in a symmetric algorithm. It is a symmetric key block cipher created in the early 1970s by an IBM team and adopted by the National Institute of Standards and Technology. So the algorithm takes the plain text in 64-bit blocks and converts them into ciphertext using 48-bit keys. Encryption is the process of encoding the data, that is converting plain text into ciphertext. This conversion is done with a key called an encryption. Decryption is the process of decoding the encoded data, converting the ciphertext into plain text. This process requires a key that we use for encryption. We require a key for encryption. There are two main types of keys used for encryption and decryption. They are symmetric key, encryption and decryption. There are two main types of keys and keys used for encryption and decryption. They are symmetric and asymmetric. Now see, symmetric encryption. In symmetric encryption, the data is encoded and decoded with the same key. This is the easiest way of encryption, but also less secure. The receiver needs the key for decryption, so a safe way needs for transferring keys. Anyone with the key can read the data in the middle. DES algorithm steps: import fernet, then generate an encryption key that can be used for encryption and decryption. Convert the string to a byte string so that it can be encrypted. Instance the fernet class with the encryption key. Then encrypt the string with the fernet instance. Then it can be decrypted with the fernet class instance, and it should be instanced with the same key used for encryption. So this is the algorithm. After explanation of Python programming, I am going to explain and execute this algorithm. So then third one is AES algorithm, Advanced Encryption Standard, the expansion of AES. The AES encryption algorithm is also known as the Rizendale algorithm. Is a symmetric block cipher algorithm with a block or chunk size of 128 bits. It converts these individual blocks using keys of 128, its original name called Rizendale. Rizendale is a specification for the encryption of electronic data established by the US National Institute of Standards and Technology in the year 2001. The key size you can use 128, 122, 256 bits. Rounds you can use 10, 12 and 14 depending on the key size. And designers: John Doman and Vincent Risman. Clarification is winner, and Cryptographic, structure substitution permutation network derived from and first published in the year 1998.
Hello.
AES is
Yesterday we have
implemented in
contacted you
software
regarding
and
training and
hardware
learning
throughout
course based on
the
cybersecurity.
world
Do you
to
remember that?
encrypt sensitive data. It is essential for a government computer
Yeah,
security,
Shweta, are you there?
cyber security and
Am I audible?
electronic data protection. There are 4 steps of the
We
AES
said that we will
algorithm.
share you aptitude test link
To review the
regarding
overall
this training.
structure of AES
Okay, we will send
and
it
to
today
focus
afternoon.
particularly on the 4 steps
Trying to
used
reach you
in
in the
each round
WhatsApp,
of
but I am not
AES.
getting your WhatsApp. Can
So
you
the
share me
first
your
step
WhatsApp
is a
again?
byte substitution, means
No,
8 characters
Shweta.
of string we
Just
need
keep
to
the
substitute.
message. Hi.
Shift rows
I will share you the
because of
training class link. You can join
operation
at
and
12 p.m.
shifting the
This is for new
mixed
candidates. The timing will be 12 p.m. You just
We are
complete the
mixing
aptitude test
the
at
one or
afternoon. I
two
will send now.
columns
Okay?
of the existing
Just keep a
data.
message. Hi.
Add a round key. So we are taking one key to perform the encryption. See the example. AES design can use 128-bit, 192-bit, 256-bit. So
20.
I'm taking as a plain text as input to the cipher. With help of secret key, it converted into cipher text. That is called unreadable format. That is also 128-bit, 192-bit, 256-bit. If you see keys, we have a number of keys. Maybe K0 to Kn. Plain text is a readable format and cipher text is unreadable format. We are converting into plain text to add a round key and or apply subbytes, shift rows, mix columns, add round keys, etc. That is called a one round. Then this is the program I will explain after Python programming explanation so that you can understand very easily. Then RSA algorithm. RSA algorithm is a public key crypto system that is widely used for secure data transmission. It is also one of the oldest, you can call it as, it is one of the oldest technique actually. Okay, this is the oldest technique. So example of RSA algorithm. See here, the acronym of RSA comes from the surnames of Rivest, Shamir, Leonard Adleman, who described the algorithm in the year 1977. The RSA algorithm is the foundation of the crypto system that provides the basis for securing the data throughout the authentication and encryption vast volumes of data. Then see the one example. We have n is equal to 7 by 17, that is equal to 119. Choose the public key, that is the encryption key. E such that it is not an element of P of 1 multiplied by P minus 1 multiplied by Q minus 1. Let us find 7 minus 1, 17 minus 1. 16 6 are 96. The factors of 96, you can call it as 2, like 5 2s and 3, because 96 how you are getting 2 multiplied by 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 3. This is the way of solving this RSA algorithm. Please keep in mind. Okay. So this is one way of explaining RSA algorithm. We are taking n is equal to 7 by 17 119. Choose the public key, the encryption key. E such that it is not an element of P minus 1 multiplied by Q minus 1. And let us find 7 minus 1 multiplied by 17 minus 1. So this is called a public key. And 6 multiplied by 16 called 96. The factors of 96, 5 5 2s and 3 because 96 is getting with help of this multiplication. 2 multiplied by 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 3. That is called 96. If you see the RSA algorithm, I am taking plain text. A is communicating with B. A is a Ram, B is a Krishna. A taking with plain text by using encryption algorithm like RSA, AES, BS algorithm. That is called a public key of B, then converting into ciphertext, which is readable format. Private key of B, that is called decryption algorithm, and finally you are getting ciphertext. See, below also saying, so same thing, ciphertext encryption algorithm, it's reverse of that decryption algorithm and encryption algorithm. Okay, so ciphertext you cannot read, it is a unreadable format. Finally you are getting plain text by applying decryption algorithm. The public key is used for encryption and the private key is used for decryption. Decryption cannot be done using a public key. The two keys are linked, but the private key cannot be derived from the public key. Asymmetric encryption. In asymmetric encryption, we use two keys of a public key and a private key. The public key is used to encrypt the data and the private key is used to decrypt the data. Keep in mind, public key is used to encrypt the data, whereas private key is used to decrypt the data. This is very, very important point. Both by the name, the public key can be public, can be sent to anyone who needs to send it. No one has your private key, so no one in the middle can read your data. This is called asymmetric encryption. Install the Python RSA library with the following command called pip install RSA. RSA algorithm steps like import RSA library, generate public key and private keys with RSA.uKeys method, encode the string to byte string, then encrypt the byte string with the public key, then the encrypted string can be decrypted with the private key. The public key can also be used for encryption and the private can only be used for decryption. That is called RSA algorithm steps. See, this is the program. Again, after Python programming explanation, I am going to execute this RSA algorithm. Very simple. DES encryption versus AES encryption. See here. So you can call it as advanced encryption standard, data encryption standard. Step 1 to step 5 in DES encryption, how it is happening. See here, you can call it as DES encryption. 64-bit and plain text you are taking. Initial permutation you are applying. Then you can call it as a LPT and RPT, means left point table and right point table. It uses 16 rounds with help of key and final permutation FP. You are getting 64-bit plain text. Same output you are getting in decryption. Coming to the AES encryption, it uses secret key. Same here, 128-bit, 192-bit, 256. Secret key with input data, it converts into cipher or ciphertext. Plain text is converted into cipher or ciphertext. AES algorithm allows you to choose 128-bit, 192, 256, making it exponentially stronger than the 56-bit key of DES. Encryption is also much faster in AES and DES, making it ideal for applications, firmware and hardware that require low latency or high throughput. Then these are the comparative analysis between AES, DES and RSA. Features. Who developed which year? DES 1977. AES 2000. RSA 1977. Key length 56 bits and AES 128, 192, 256 bits. RSA more than 1054 bits. Cipher type, symmetric block cipher, asymmetric block cipher. Then block size you can take in DES 64 bit, in AES 128 bits, and RSA you can take minimum 5 bits. Security in DES not secure enough, and excellent security and least square. Then hardware and software, better in hardware than software, better in both, not efficient. And encryption and decryption. You can use DES in moderate, AES faster, and RSA is slower. So then fifth topic in cryptography, cryptographic tools. It provides the tools necessary to protect assets in a highly computerized world. Cryptography can be broken down into three different types like secret key cryptography, public key cryptography, and hash function. Cryptography tools like security token. A security token is a physical device that holds information about authenticates a perimeters, authenticate a person's identity. Key-based authentication, by using the key, we are performing encryption and decryption. Docker is a container. We are maintaining encryption and decryption. Java cryptography architecture, we are using cryptography mechanism, sign tool, quantum computers and cryptography, cloud computing, and blockchain technology. It uses various identities by using cryptographic tools. So these are the different types of cryptographic techniques. See, cryptography is classified into three types: symmetric key, asymmetric key, hash function. Symmetric key, we are having block cipher, stream cipher, like DES and AES algorithm. Other means AES algorithm. Cipher text also converted into RC4, and you can call it as a stream cipher, RC for other. Whereas asymmetric key, you can follow the RSA other. Hash function uses SHA one project and other project. Different types of cryptographic techniques. So cryptographic techniques are used to ensure the secrecy and integrity of data in the presence of an adversary. Based on the security needs and the threats involved, various cryptographic methods such as symmetric key cryptography or public key measured. Public key cryptography can be used during the transportation and storage of data. And these are the cyber security control, data loss prevention. So have no assurance against loss of information, documents and internet proofing. Through USB, universal serial bus, flash drive. Flash drive, it is also called as a USB. 48%. Do not control and limit any device connecting to the points via USB. Then USB encryption 35.5. Then you can see 26% have not yet started to address mobile device in the same levels as laptops, desktop. 38.8. So third-party device connectivity or not controlling endpoint connectivity solutions like SD cards, Bluetooth, Firewire. Next, disk encryption 27.5. Not enforcing DSK. You can call it as a not enforcing disk encryption at all. These are the cyber security controls. These are the cryptography as a service. We have various services of cloud computing like software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, banking as a service. Here, cryptography as a service. See what sort of applications we are developing. Applications, key management, HSM, and operations and adult. If you see various BCAC and CSG services of cryptography as a service, you can do any kind of as a service like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. You can transform anything cryptography as a service. Okay. Where we are using this cryptography as a service, application cryptography audit logging, application key management, application authentication, application cryptography interface, cryptography policy and enforcement. These are the benefits of cryptography, 5 key elements. I have explained already. Confidentiality, authentication, integrity, non-repudiation, access control. The techniques that cryptographers utilize can ensure the confidential transfer of private data, and techniques relating to digital signature can prevent imposters from intercepting corporate data, while companies can use as function techniques to minimize to maintain the integrity of data. That is called the benefits of cryptography. These are the applications of cryptography. See, computer password, we are using this cryptography. Military communication, we are using cryptography. Money transfer, storing password, credential qualification, end-to-end encryption, secure communication, authentication, cryptocurrency, electronic signatures, time stamping, cash withdrawal from an ATM, sure web browsing, electronic commerce. These are the various applications we might have. These are the applications of cryptography. So what are the 5 uses of cryptography in daily business life? Encrypting beyond device, BOD devices, securing sensitive emails, protecting confidential files, and encrypting database records, secure websites. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of cryptography. So virtually impossible to hack, the adoption of quantum, simple to use, and you can use a rise in, dependent on fewer resources, and unemployment, capable of detecting hacking attempts in real time, possibility of a chance in the popularization of photos, and lacks features such as a digital, you can call it as a signature. Then the last slide of cryptography, challenges of cryptography. Still R&D is ongoing. These are the challenges you can take: security, usability, availability, heterogeneity, governance. These are called non-functional requirements of any software engineering subject. Security means compromised keys equals to compromised data. Usability means too much complexity in key management limits the usage of encryption. Availability means 24/7 we are getting service or not. Usability means whether you are using that application or not purposefully. Heterogeneity means compatibility across applications and languages, storage types and cloud environments. The government ensuring compliance with the regulations such as GDPR, PCI DSS, SORC, and you can call it as SORC, PCI DSS. So these are the 5 challenges of cryptography. Challenges, you can call it as a challenges. This is advantages and disadvantages. Okay, any doubts, my dear friends? Shall we start the practicals now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understood the theory concept of crypto?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
with this one I am closing the theory session. So after completion of 12 modules, you are becoming a cyber security analyst, cyber security engineer. What are the top skills for cyber security engineer? See, you need to have knowledge on malware analysis. You need to have knowledge on cloud security. You need to have knowledge on programming languages like Bash, C, C++, Python, any one language. Now we have concentrated C++. Sorry, Python programming. Continuity planning, then ethical hacking, security audit, penetration testing, risk analysis. Yeah. So with this one I am closing the cryptography module. Who are running this is for world students.
మేము ఒక రోజు పంపించి ఇలాగే రమ్మంటే దాన్ని మన స్కైప్లో ఎడిట్ చేసి నీట్గా ఫోన్ నెంబర్స్ ఇట్లా నాగరాజ్ బ్రదర్ ఒకరు కూర్చోబెట్టి చెప్తుంది ఆ ఫార్మాట్ నీట్గా సెట్ చేసి ఫార్మాట్ పంపించి ఓకే అంటే అప్పుడు పంపించాను. అదే ఫార్మాట్ మన ఫస్ట్ న్యూగా వచ్చిన అప్డేట్ కాదు. సార్ shall I join the new candidate, sir?
Yeah, cryptography one module, theory concept for old students.
Yes, sir.
Now I am moving to new students have joined, sir.
No, sir. If I am asking that only, sir. I need to join or not?
Yeah, please.
Shall I make them join, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Please. Now cryptography module, 7 modules completed for old students. I will revise once again, don't worry. With practicals after completion of Python programming, for every subject I am implementing practicals. Don't worry. Now see, we are going to bank. Python programming. Any one programming language you must have knowledge. Otherwise,
classes attend
it's very difficult to
group left అయింది.
implement applications. So please join new students.
Yes sir, they are joining.
Okay sir, I'm waiting for them. Just 2 minutes.
అయితే ఆ ఫార్మాట్ మనకు ఫస్ట్ వచ్చిన అప్డేట్కి దీనికి కొంచెం డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. అది మళ్ళీ ఎడిట్ చేయక అట్నే పంపించేసి మనకి ఫస్ట్ పంపించారు కదా జాబ్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఫస్ట్లో మ్యామ్, దానికి ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు సెండ్ చేసిన దానికి డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. అది నేను ఎడిట్ చేసింది. మ్యామ్ చేయమంటేనే చేశాను, స్కైప్లో షేర్ చేశాను, ఓకే అంటేనే అదే పంపిస్తున్నాను. లింక్స్ అవి కనిపించట్లేవు అంటే ఫాంట్ లింక్స్ పంపించావా? నేను నీకు పంపించాలి చదువు ఓన్లీ వాళ్ళే. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్.
How many students are there, sir? New students?
I think there are 7 candidates, 7 to 8 candidates.
Yeah. I will finish for them also these topics and we will mix them with the old students.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That is my target. So we will see. Everybody joined, sir. Shall we wait or shall I start?
Yes, sir. You can start.
Okay. My dear new students, and I think old students are also there. Please listen carefully. So last class I have completed your syllabus in introduction to cyber security, and I have started with Python programming. Okay. Today we'll see the Python programming with practicals. So,
Hello, sir.
yeah, madam, tell me.
Sir, can you record this session so that it will be helpful?
Yeah, Yatil sir is doing, I think. Yatil
Yeah,
sir?
I'm making recording. I will provide you the link in the WhatsApp group, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Sir is doing. Yeah. Listen carefully. We have 12 modules in cyber security. The first module is Introduction to Cyber Security. 11 concepts I have explained last class. Just I will remind so far what we have covered, and just I have given Python programming introduction. So this is the first introduction to cyber security. Why do we want to study cyber security? In order to make provide high security for your data or information for any organization. So there may be a cyber attacks, there may be a cyber malicious attacks, cyber criminals are attacking to your system or server or data center. So I have explained the fundamentals of cyber security and components of cyber security, workflow of cyber security, fundamentals, and what type of threats, attack categories, and hacking, cyber security controls, introduction to network security, introduction to identity and access management, introduction to cyber forensics, introduction to application security, introduction to data center, and cloud security. So then followed by the Python programming, variables, data types, basic mathematics, operator precedence, string operations, functions, conditional statements, classes and objects, collections like arrays, sets, lists, tuples, dictionaries, loop statements, file operations, exceptions. Then standard library called NumPy, SciPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, Matplotlib, Natural Language Toolkit, TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. Then followed by the computer networks, introduction to computer networks, types of computer networks. Then followed by the OSI layers, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer, PD and DSPA. That is a shortcut of layers to remember. Then cloud computing, introduction to cloud computing. What are the characteristics of cloud computing, types of clouds, services of cloud computing, cloud architecture, virtualization, cloud security, and followed by the case studies like software as a service. The number one cloud is Salesforce.com. Case study, platform as a service. The case study is MS Azure. Case study of infrastructure as a service. The number one cloud is Amazon Cloud, etc. Then followed by the information security, introduction to information security, confidentiality, integrity, availability, and what are the components of information security, types of information security, principles of information security, layers of information security, and followed by the applications, advantages, disadvantages, and challenges. Network security, introduction to network security, network and their vulnerabilities, network security measures, intrusion detection and prevention system, implementation of a firewall, and SIEM security information and event management, and followed by the advantages, disadvantages, and challenges. So cryptography, basics of cryptography, DES algorithm means data encryption standard algorithm, AES algorithm, advanced encryption standard algorithm, RSA algorithm, Rivest, Shamir, Adleman algorithm, hash function, cryptographic tools, and application of cryptography, advantages, disadvantages, challenges, and applications. Then followed by the application security, security auditing, cyber forensics, and followed by the mobile security, and last one is ethical hacking. followed by the real-time application implementation by using Python protocol. Geolocation extraction using Python, network port scanning using Python, better script development using Python, application monitoring using Python, packet sniffing using Python. These are the list of new topics added considering current industry. SDLC means software development life cycle. Like these are the new topics, then followed by the list of projects I'm going to demonstrate various cyber security projects. So this is a prerequisition I have explained already. Prerequisition means before going to cyber security engineer role, cyber security concept, you must have knowledge on what is computer, what is networking, what is operating system, what is program, what is software, hardware, servers, data center, computer network, cyber security.
మ్యామ్ ఇది పాన్ కార్డ్ పే చేద్దామంటే ఇలా ఏం అడుగుతుంది
Cyber security is a way of protecting computer network. See, cyber security is a way of protecting data, information, network data, Wi-Fi data, server system, data center against from the cyber criminals, against cyber attacks. Computer networks deals with the 7 layers. I have explained already. Open source interconnection, OSI layers. Okay, so that is called 7 layers, PDN, DSP. Data center means collection of servers at one place is called data center. Servers is nothing but special computer with the high configuration. And hardware is a physical device which can be touchable, maybe data center, system, server. Software is a collection of programs. Program is a collection of instructions. Instruction is nothing but set of rules and regulations. Operating system is an interaction between user and hardware. Networking is a interconnection between the autonomous computers in a local area network. Is called linking of computers, is called networking. And computer is an electronic device which is physical device which can be touchable. Then this is the technical name of the image. Cyber security is called word cloud. This is the way we are measuring the data. I have explained already. Computer understands only ones and zeros. This is the way of measuring the data in cyber security. Wherever data is there, there is a problem of security. So that's why we are using security mechanisms, security tools and techniques. Okay. Then this is the first topic I have explained. Fundamentals of cyber security. Cyber security is a way of protecting computers, mobile devices, servers, electronic systems, data center and networks and data information from the malicious attacks. It's called cyber security. Cyber security consists of technologies, processes and controls designed to protect systems, networks, programs, devices and data from cyber attacks. So cyber security is a very broad term that is based on 3 fundamental concepts known as the CIA triad. CIA triad is nothing but confidentiality, integrity and availability. What is meant by confidentiality? It is the protection of information in the system so that an unauthorized person cannot access it. Integrity means that data or information in your system is maintained so that it is not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. Then availability is one of the 3 basic functions of security management that are present in all systems. So I have explained evolution, history of cyber security and the simple passwords don't keep in your system or server. these are the branches of cyber security, 7 layers of cyber security I have explained. And these are the cyber security methods for cyber security. What are the elements of cyber security I have explained. This is ABC of cyber security, A to Z, terminology. Jargon of cyber security, keep in mind, I have explained already. And cyber security can be categorized into 5 distinct types: IoT, Internet of Things, critical infrastructure, application security, network security, cloud security. And these are the components of cyber security I have explained, including with the processes, technology and people. And the workflow of cyber security I have explained. Fundamentals of information security. Fundamentals of information security also uses CAA triad: confidentiality, integrity and availability. So CAA is also known as the CAA triad. CAA trend is essential in cyber security as it provides vital security features, helps in avoiding compliance issues, ensures business continuity and prevents reputational damage to the organization. So threats, what type of threats, attack categories and hacking. So there are 3 types of threats like cybercrime, cyber attack, cyber terrorism. So these are the examples I have explained. Cyber security controls. There are 3 types: technical controls, administrative controls, physical controls. Then network security I have explained. At the network level, how you are providing security. These are the aspects of network security: privacy, message integrity, authentication, non-repudiation. Integrity, identity and access management, is also called as IAM. IAM is identity and access management. I have explained already. Introduction to cyber forensics. It is also called as computer forensics. Okay, there are steps, 9 steps we need to follow. First, response, search and seizure, evidence collection, securing the evidence, data acquisition, data analysis, evidence assessment, documentation, reporting. These are the introduction to application security. The last one is data center, cloud security. Data is a raw material. Data center is a high computing configuration. Collection of integrated servers at one place is called data center. Cloud security is a security and provide high security in the 3 levels like data level security, network level security and host level security. These are the Google layers. See, this is my channel. You can subscribe and listen various videos I am keeping. Whenever you are finding the time, you can go to YouTube, type my name, Dr. Asadi, Srinivasulu. You will get it, my channel, and you can subscribe and listen videos. So now I am going to start Python programming practicals. Yesterday we have seen who developed Python programming, Guido van Rossum. Python can be executed in 2 ways, ideally and script. Ideally is nothing but integration, development, learning environment. Python data types are integer, character, float, double, etc. Python collections are arrays, sets, lists, tuples and dictionaries. Python supports mathematical operations or addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division. Python has single line comments is hash, multi-line comments is triple quotes followed by the triple quotes. Python supports loop statements or for while. Python is a case-sensitive programming language. Python is a popular language because it is having a rich number of libraries, packages or API. Application programming interface. Python latest software version in 3.11.1. Python keywords cannot be used as identifier or variable name. Python must start with a letter or an underscore. Python must contain only letters, digits or underscores. Data types are two types, mutable and immutable. So mutable means changeable. Examples are list, set, dictionary, byte array. Immutable means not changeable. Examples are integer, float, byte, string, tuple, float, set. Operator precedence based on the BODMAS, bracket, orders, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So these are the concepts. Now I am going to demonstrate with the practicals. Okay. So see here. I told you yesterday, my dear students, who brought a computer right now? Yesterday I have asked. So now I am going to demonstrate practicals. Yesterday I told you, please, some new students. Who is new student in this one? Today joined or yesterday joined? Please respond me. Who's that? Name. Please unmute and respond.
This is Priyanka Padkod.
Yeah, Priyanka, please share your screen. Yeah.
Sir, rightly I'm using on mobile, sir.
No, I told you use a computer. We need to do
I
practical.
came today, sir. I have joined today, sir.
Okay. Any other student? Tejashwini. Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please share your screen.
I'm also using in mobile, sir.
Then what is the use of doing practicals? I told you yesterday, please bring your laptop so that you can install. You want to, so you need to do practicals. Then only they will select as a cyber security engineer. Without practicals, nobody select you.
Sir, what we have to install, sir? I am attending today's class.
No. If you have computer, so that I will guide you right now. Anybody joined through computer? Please raise your hand. Yeah. Who's that? Manashwini. Yeah. Yeah. Please share your screen. Share entire screen so that I will guide you how to install and how to do programs. Very simple. Now see, Manashwini is sharing the screen. Yeah, please share. Share entire screen.
అదే మీ ఎక్సెల్ షీట్లో ఎంటర్ చేసానో పంపించాలి కదా 7 పంపించలేము డైరెక్ట్.
Yeah, now it is coming. Perfect.
Can I open comment from?
Wait. Yeah, it is visible. Why you are closing again? Share entire screen.
Sir. Sir, open comment from basic equation.
No, wait, yes. Go to, wait. Go to Google Chrome or any browser, please. First go to Google Chrome.
On the back.
Sorry?
I've already installed the back.
No problem. Because new students are there, it takes 1 minute. Just go to Google Chrome because they want to see, they want to install their own. That's why, yeah, please open Google Chrome. Yeah, go to Google, www.google.com. Just go to www.google.com.
Sir, Google is open, sir.
Yeah. Type Python software. Type Python software. What is the disturbance?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First, downloads. Go to downloads. See all of you. Priyanka, please. Go to downloads.
Yes, sir. I have went to download. Is it visible?
No. Go to downloads. Yeah. Download now. Python 3.11.1. Yes. Click that one. Yeah, where it is downloading. I'm not finding in your system. Have you shared entire screen? Maybe your internet is very slow. Yeah, download. It takes 1 minute. Only 28 MB. Manashwini. Hello, Manashwini. What happened to you?
Sir, is talking, sir. Is it audible, sir?
Yeah, download. I told you download, but it's not showing your download.
Sir, is it visible now? Screen?
Yeah. So where is the download folder?
Yes, sir.
Where it is download? Yeah. Python 3.11.5. Show in folder. Just go to show in folder. Yeah.
Here it is, sir.
No, your system is very slow. Yeah. Where it is downloaded?
Sir, here it is. I'm opening it. Is it visible, sir, now?
No. Okay. I will do here. Please see all of you. Our system is very slow. I am sharing my screen. I am doing. Just see here. So just go to Google. My screen is visible now. Please unmute yourself.
Visible, sir.
Yeah, please see now. Okay, no problem. So here you can go to Python software and click welcome to Python. Downloads, you can go to there. See the here Python 3.11.1. Now I am downloading in the downloads folder. See, now it is downloaded. So go to show in folder, double click. Okay. So now I am installing that software. Already I have installed. Then modify. Or for you again I am doing uninstall. See here. Sorry, just go back. First I will do uninstall. It takes 1 minute, and once again I am going to install for you. See now, my screen is visible. Yeah, please see now. That is the latest version I have downloaded, 3.11.1 test shoot. So now it is going to uninstall. See now it is uninstall was successful. Now double click this one. Here, see here, Priyanka, there is a button called Add Python. This Add Path, select Add Path, then go to install. Now you need to install. Only it takes 1 minute. See, my system is very fast. It is installing. Now this software is successfully going to install now. See now. So setup in progress. Soon it is going to show successful. Yeah. So setup was successful. Okay. Now how do you know? Just go to search button, type CMD. So now my screen is visible to all of you. CLS, clear screen. Now check whether I have installed Python software. Yes, Python 3.11.1. See, latest version I have installed. Now I want to clear the screen. Import os.system of CLS, within the double quotation, CLS. Like this, you can clear the screen. Now I am writing. Write a Python program. To perform
last name cyber new
addition of two numbers
password already mail lo untadi
using dynamic. Now see here. So I am taking input variable a equal to
password untadi just username mail id share
input of
just username share chesi అయిపోతుంది.
Enter value of a. Okay. Now system is asking. Now enter input of p value. P. Now p value is 4. Now I am performing. C is equal to a plus b. D is equal to a minus b. E is equal to a star b. F is equal to a slash b. D is equal to a modulus b. Now check the values of C. C plus 4 7. D 3 minus 4 minus 1. E 3 multiplied by 4 12. F a division by b 0.75 and G 3. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
So you understood how to do dynamic input? Any doubt, please ask in this program.
And input means we have to put the input, that's called dynamic input.
Yeah, we are taking A and B are the input variables through dynamic means. So through keyboard I am reading all the input variables A and B. Output variables C, D, E, F, G. Any doubt? Can you execute right now? So, my dear students, respond. Any doubt in this program, please ask me. If no doubt, we will move to another program. Diksha? Diksha? Hello, Diksha? She is not there.
And new candidates, if you have any doubts, you can respond. Please respond during the session, new candidates.
Yeah, please. Any
Subhashini,
doubts, please ask me.
Subhashini, Kankara Subhashini and Kaveri. Monica Mekala, if you have any doubts, you can respond.
Okay, if no program, no doubts, same program I am going to execute in a scripting way. So in order to move scripting way, Python is executed in two ways. Now I am executing ideally. Now I am moving to scripting way. So you need to use quit, parenthesis begin, parenthesis close. CLS, clear the screen. Not bad. Okay. So I'm creating a program, same program in Notepad. Okay, all arithmetic, all a dot py. File name is all arithmetic operations dot py. Now see here, I'm writing hash, write a Python program, write a Python program to perform addition of two numbers using dynamic input.
Two,
Okay.
two
Now
professor.
A is equal
Share
to
lectures.
input of
సరే మేము చేసి యూజర్ నేమ్స్ పంపించి మళ్ళీ ఇందులో యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం.
enter value of A. Next B equal to input of enter value of B. Now C is equal to A plus B, B is equal to A minus B, D is equal to A star B, F is equal to A slash B, is equal to A modulus B. Now print so addition equal to C, print fraction is equal to B, print multiplication division equal to F, print modulo division. G output variable. Now control S. So now go to okay. Now execute this program. Python space arithmetic operations. Now system is asking enter value of A, 3, enter value of B. Now see addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division. Is it correct? Manaswini. Manaswini, you understood? So, yeah, any doubt?
Can you explain the difference between this program and previous one, like logic?
Logic, okay. See here, nothing is there. We are, aim of the program is addition of two numbers using dynamic encryption. I am reading the, yeah.
This program, I understood, sir. But in previous program, like you put the A value in same program, and you have put it input, enter the value of A. Now we have written A is equal to 4 somehow. But in this program, when we are checking the output, there we have taken A is equal to like 45 somewhat.
Yeah, same, nothing. I have kept only same program in two ways. What is your doubt? Please
Like
ask.
in this program, sir, input we have taken while we are checking the output. Like input A is equal to 45, B is equal to 65. But in previous program, after writing the first line A is equal to, in next line you have taken A is in same program.
Correct. Yeah, very good. Very good. That means Python is an interpreted language. You are asking like this. See? So I am entering into here. So immediately it is saying, you are saying A equal to int of input of. So because Python is a interpreted language, every line it will ask you enter value of A means immediately it is asking here only. You are asking this one? Yes. So, yeah, because Python is a interpreted language, means every line it gives output, and Python is a scripting language. Now here in this program I have written a script. At a time entire program will be executed in compilation. Okay, so there is a difference between interpreted and scripting, but both can be supported by the Python program. If you want to write your own program code, you can write in the notepad and you can execute it. Or you can use any editors like Google Colab, PyCharm, Jupyter. You can use anything. So here at a time the program is compiling and it gives executing. Whereas here it is called interpreted language. Now see, B value I can change. Now I am reading B value. Because it is an interpreted language here. Now I am in IDLE. That's why I told you Python is an interpreted language. See, now it is asking B value 4. Okay. So now you understood the difference between IDLE and scripting way?
Yes, sir.
This is called IDLE, Integration Development Learning Environment. And if you want to switch into scripting way, you can use quit command, then CLS. So now see, I am writing one more program. Suppose factorial of a given number. See, notepad is fact2.py. So already program is there. I will change the file name. Okay. Notepad space fac.py. Fact.py. Now I am writing. Write a Python program. Write a Python program to perform factorial of a given number.
Even you don't have your
So first I am reading n value. N is equal to int of input of
okay.
enter.
So meanwhile you can submit your enrollment form and declaration.
Enter value of
after
n.
going to home you can submit remaining documents. Yeah, enrollment form and declaration form you need
Then
to
fact is equal to
yes, whatever.
initially 1. Then you can write for I in range. One is equal to n plus 1. Colon, one tab space, this is the syntax. Fact is equal to fact into I, and print factorial equal to comma I comma equal to now save the program and run. Very simple program. Python fac.py. So now 5 factorial. See now? So factorial 1 is equal to 1, factorial 2 is equal to, factorial 3 is 6, factorial 4 is 24, factorial 5 is 120. Yes or no? Manaswini? Somebody asked doubt. Understood? Same program can be done in ideally now. Now I am going to ideally type Python. Now I am going to ideally I am write a Python program. Write a Python program. Perform factorial of a given number. See, very simple. N is equal to int of input of enter value of n. Now it is asking system because it is interpreted language. Fine. Now fact is equal to initially 1. Then for I in range, I in range 1 comma n plus 1 tab space fact is equal to fact into I. Then print parenthesis begin, double quotes begin, factorial equal to comma I comma double quotes begin equal to fact. See now, this is the output. You understood now? See how simple I am writing for I in range means for loop statement. Any doubt in this program? Please ask me doubts. So my dear students, please ask me doubts. If no doubt, shall we move to another program? Say yes or no. You understood? Any doubt? Please ask me any doubt. Tejaswini? Tejaswini? Any doubt? Tejaswini?
Yes, sir.
You understood?
Yes, sir.
Can you do it your own?
Yes, sir.
See, I'm going to explain now.
Okay, please share it again.
So, see, basics I have already explained. Now listen. So, who developed Python programming? Is Guido van Rossum. Python can be executed in two ways, ideally integration development learning environment, scripting way. Both I have shown to you. Python data types are integer, character, float, double, etc. Python collections are arrays, lists, sets, tuples and dictionaries. Python supports mathematical operations or addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division. Python has single line comment, just now we have seen as multi-line comments is triple quotes followed by the triple quotes. Python supports loop statements or for while statements. Python is a case-sensitive programming language. Python is a popular language because it is having a rich number of libraries or packages or API, application programming interface. Python latest software version is 3.11.1. Python keywords cannot be used as identifier or variable name. Python must start with a letter or an underscore. Python must contain only letters or digits or underscores. Data types are two types, mutable and immutable. Mutable means changeable. Examples are list, set, dictionary, binary. And immutable data types nothing but not changeable. Examples are integer, float, byte, string, tuple, frozen set. Operator precedence, the order of execution of mathematical operations in Python is similar to the order used in conventional mathematics. In maths, there are three general operator precedence. Operator precedence priority levels, that is exponents and roots, multiplication, division and modulus, and addition and subtraction. The short form of operator precedence is BODMAS, brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So Python strings, a string is a sequence of characters. A character is simply a symbol. For example, the English language has 226 characters, and the words and sentences are a collection of characters, and so are Python strings. The most common functions used from the library are string length, string copy, string reverse, string concatenation, string comparison, string reverse. Python arrays. Array is a collection of homogeneous elements and shared by a common name. And array is a container that can hold a fixed number of items, and these items should be of the same type. Most of the data structures make use of arrays to implement their algorithms. The related terminology of array is element index. And there are two types of terminology, element and index. Array operations are traversing, insertion, deletion, search, update. Python function is a set of rules. Function is a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform single or related action. Python gives you many built-in functions like print, absolute, etc. But you can also create your own functions. These functions are called user-defined functions. Built-in functions are like print and ab. So function syntax is def. Def space my underscore function, parenthesis begin, parenthesis close, colon. Print hello from a function. Now see Python data types boolean and integer float. 1 second. Program. So you need to. So these are the data types like integer, float, string operations. Okay. This program you have executed Python program. All arithmetic operations. Next, swapping of two numbers. See here. Write a Python program. First you need to clear the screen. Import space os dot system of CLS. So now see the program. Alice, where is this? Where is this mic? So now see the program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program to perform swapping of two numbers. So write a Python program to switch on the keys here. Write a Python program to perform swapping of two numbers. So I am reading a value. So A is equal to int of input of enter value of A. Enter value of B. Alice, switch on the keys. So enter value of t of 4. Now I'm swapping of t is equal to a is equal to b, and b is equal to b. Okay. Now check the values. A value become 4 and b value become 3. This is the logic. You understood? Anyone? Tejaswini? Manaswini? Any doubt, please ask me. So far, no doubt in this one, in this program. See, one more program. Write a Python program to perform swapping of two numbers using third variable. Now I am not using third variable. I am using without third variable. See, numbers without using third variable. Without using third variable. Now see here. First I am reading the a value. Okay. So 3 and b value. B value is 4. Now I am writing a is equal to a plus b. See, b is equal to a minus b, and a is equal to a minus b. Now see the value. A value is 4 and b value is 3. So this is called logic of swapping of two numbers using third variable and without using third variable. Two programs I have explained. Please write down homework, my dear students. Write down homework. Tomorrow you need to execute 3 programs. Write a Python program. Homework. Tomorrow you need to show me. Write a Python program. Assignment 1 for new students. Write down. First question. Write a Python program. Write a Python program to generate Fibonacci sequence. Write a Python program to perform. Write a Python program to perform. Write a Python program to generate Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. Next, second program. Write a Python program to perform prime number generation. Write a Python program to generate prime numbers. Write a Python program to generate prime number generation. Next, write a Python program to perform matrix addition of 3 by 3. Matrix addition. Next program. Write a Python program to perform matrix multiplication. Next.
Check చేయండి. Yes. Running it there, right click start from main.
fifth program, write a Python program to perform GCD of given two numbers. Write a Python program to perform GCD of a given. Write a Python program to perform GCD of a given numbers. Greatest common divisor. Okay. So with this one, I am closing today's session. 5 programs I have given homework. Tomorrow you need to execute. Okay. I am closing the session now. Okay. With this one, yeah. Any doubt?
Sir, I have installed, sir, but I am unable to run this. Can I share my screen, sir?
Yeah, please share.
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Who's this?
Tejaswini, sir.
Yeah, where you have installed?
Yeah, 1 second, sir. I'll show you.
Share your system.
It's showing like this, sir. In this which option I have to choose, sir?
Okay. Go to Google Chrome.
Google.
First do uninstall. No. Just close, minimize this one. Yeah, minimize. Yeah, minimize. But it is showing still. Yeah, go to uninstall. Come down. Last. In the same screen.
Okay.
Just below. Yeah, uninstall. Do it uninstall. Click.
Yeah, sir. It's uninstalled.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Now just go to downloads. Where is your software now? Show me.
Here it is, sir.
Yeah, please close it. Yeah, double click. Wait. Yeah, below add path is there. Below. Yes.
Yes.
Click. Then install now. First one. Install now.
Yes, sir.
Tejashwini?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, still it is installing. 1 second. It takes only 30 seconds. Now this is the way you can install Python software anytime, anywhere. Latest software is available in the internet. Yeah, now close it. The below close.
Yes, sir. Close.
Yeah, close. Close, close. Close. Below. Already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, again it is asking add path. Again select. Why it is asking once again? Go to install now. Now close it and go to command prompt. Yeah, close it. Go to command prompt CMD, type CMD. Yeah, CMD type. Enter. Now select below command prompt is there.
Yes, sir.
Left side. Where you clicked? Yeah, CLS, clear screen. CLS, clear screen. CLS, enter. Now to do Python, PYTHON. Enter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 3.11.1 version is there. Now you can execute programs. I am sharing PPT in the group. Okay?
Okay.
Now you can practice today. I have given 5 programs in the homework. Okay?
Okay, sir.
You
Sir,
practice.
that first question I didn't note down, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, first question I
VM
want.
Python.
Please write down. Write a Python program
Yes, sir.
to perform
Okay, sir.
perform Fibonacci sequence.
Fibonacci sequence. Yes, sir. I got it.
Now tomorrow you can execute 5 programs in front of me. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, I am
Thank you, sir.
closing the session.
Okay, sir.
రమణ మీకు ఓన్లీ పైథాన్ ద్వారా చెప్పారా పైథాన్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ చేసి చెప్పారా
అసలు పైథాన్ చెప్పలేదు వీళ్ళకి ఎందుకు పైథాన్
పైథాన్ త్రూ కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు
అంటే మాకు ఏం చెప్పలేదు
మీకు ఖాళీ చేసి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకున్నాం పర్లేదు ఆ టైం బియ్యం లేదు
లేదు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవాలి గేమ్స్ ఇచ్చారు.
బియ్యం ఇచ్చారు. ఐ థింక్ వీళ్ళు పైథాన్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ చేయించాను దాంట్లో చేపిస్తున్నారు. కూడా అవసరం లేదు. డైరెక్ట్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేపిస్తాను పైథాన్. మీకు ఎందుకు ఏం యూస్ చేస్తానంటే విండోస్ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి లైనెక్స్ యూస్ చేయలేం కదా, ఆ పర్పస్లో విజన్ తీస్తాను. వీళ్ళకి నేను డైరెక్ట్ పైథాన్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేపిస్తాను. పైథాన్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయించి అది మీరు విఎం షాప్ బైక్ షాప్
కమాండ్స్ పైథాన్వి వేరే ఉంటాయి.
పైథాన్ వేరే ఉంటే దాని వేరే ఉంటుంది.
బట్
అయిపోయిందా?
ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది.
పైథాన్
పైథాన్ ఐ మీన్ అసలు పైథాన్ దాని వరకు కూడా ఈజీ ఉంటుంది.
ఈజీ ఉంటుంది. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూపిస్తాను, జస్ట్ కోడింగ్ ఎట్లా చూపిస్తాను. మన జీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ బ్రాండ్ చాలా పెద్దగా వస్తుంది కదా, మనం ఏం వస్తుందంటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ బ్రాండ్ అంటున్నాను. వాల్యూస్ తీసుకుందాం. A equal to 10, B equal to 10, C equal to A plus B, print